In this lesson, we're going to talk about standard operating procedures. Standard operating procedures, also known as SOPs, are critical documents that outline specific step-by-step instructions for carrying out standard tasks. The main goal of standard operating procedures is to ensure that employees can perform their work in a consistent and efficient manner, which helps to minimize errors and improve productivity. In the context of cloud computing, standard operating procedures are particularly important because they help to ensure that cloud deployments are successful and that resources are managed in a way that meets the organization's needs. There are a variety of reasons why organizations may need to develop standard operating procedures for cloud-related tasks. One key reason is that cloud deployments involve a different set of procedures than on-premise configurations. For example, when an organization migrates an application to the cloud, it may need to modify the application configuration and modify its integration with other systems. These modifications will require new procedures that are specifically tailored to cloud environments. Another reason why organizations need to develop standard operating procedures is they may be required for industry standards or best practices. Certain industries have specific requirements around data management, security, and compliance. So developing a standard operating procedure that meets these requirements can help organizations to demonstrate their compliance with industry standards and regulations. In order to develop effective standard operating procedures, organizations should start by creating a template that includes a title, department assignment, data, purpose, and the actual procedures. The template should be customized to meet the specific needs of the organization and should be designed to provide clear and concise instructions that are easy to follow. One of the key challenges in developing standard operating procedures is assuring that they are up to date and relevant. Standard operating procedures should be regularly reviewed and updated to reflect changes in the organization's process or in the cloud environment. This is particularly important in the context of cloud computing, where the technology and best practices are constantly evolving. In addition to developing standard operating procedures, organizations should also consider developing other types of procedures to manage their cloud deployments. For example, change management procedures can help to ensure that any modifications to cloud configurations are properly documented and tested before they are implemented. Resource management procedures can also help to ensure that resources are allocated and used in the best way that meets the organization's needs. Cloud service providers may provide standard general operating procedure documents, but it is generally best practice for organizations to develop their own. This is because standard operating procedures need to be tailored to specific needs of the organization and to the specific cloud environment that is being used. Developing customized standard operating procedures can help to ensure that employees are able to carry out their work effectively and efficiently, which can ultimately lead to improved productivity and reduce errors. So remember, standard operating procedures are a critical component in cloud deployments. They provide employees with clear and concise instructions for carrying out standard tasks and can help them ensure that resources are managed in a way that meets the organization's needs. Developing effective standard operating procedures requires careful planning and attention to detail, as well as a commitment to keeping them all up to date and relevant over time. By investing the time and resources required to develop effective standard operating procedures, organizations can help to ensure the success of their cloud deployments and achieve their business goals.